Hi everyone, welcome to Edmar Supply's 2020 Virtual Open House event. We're going to give you the lowdown here today on the Kubota SVL product lineup here today. Taking a look at the SVL95, here we'll do a walk around on. Kubota currently manufactures 3 models, a 65, 75, 95 horsepower machine. The number reflects the horsepower. Rated capacity at 50% from 3,000 pounds on our 65, all the way to 4,500 pounds in the big brother here on the SPL95. Take a look at the machine. Now, what I want you to do in many cases is getting out of the machine, look at competitive machines, take notice of the big grab entry handles going in, a big wide open cab opening. Getting into that machine makes it real easy, much safer. Gradual progression up into the machine once you're there. Huge bragging rights we have over a lot of competitive machines out there is, as you all know, that roll-up door. In many cases sells itself. A great feature, big roomy cab for you bigger operators that are out there. A lot of nice room on that. Easy entry out of that machine, everything from there. Take a look at the key wear areas, as I mentioned on the X-Fair lineup. Look at what we do versus what they do in the key wear areas, adding additional steel, reinforcements, additional bosses, larger diameter pins, thicker diameter steel or thickness of steel than what our competitors are, because those are all key wear areas of that machine and they tend to wear out, they tend to break, welds break. Well, on our machine, because we're putting more integrity into that, these things don't happen nearly as fast, as often. 3, 5, 7,000 hours down the road, this is going to remain intact like it is today. Your return on investment is key to you in the purchase of that machine, and this is where we're really going to shine against the competitive machines that are out there. Okay, key part of a track machine is obviously the track system undercarriage. What we do a little different than some competitive machines out there is we make a dedicated track machine. We build skid steer loaders, we build track skid steer loaders, track loaders out, is what we do. We don't make one become the other. And this is the huge bragging rights of the Kubota track machine that we have, is obviously the undercarriage of the machine. Take a look, drop down below and take a look at what we offer on our machine. A fully welded design to the side of the machine versus a bolt-on design that some manufacturers are going to purchase from an aftermarket company and make that skid steer track machine. 14 inches of ground clearance, huge difference there versus a skid steer having 8 inches. Big difference there. All the tractive effort we have in that machine, you're running that machine into very adverse conditions many times. That clearance can be key. This is what we do versus a lot of competitors that are out there. I really brag about the undercarriage. Take a look at the very front side there. A double flange idler roller on the front side, single flange in the back. Most manufacturers reverse that roll. They put the single flange in the front side. This machine has a capability of picking up rated capacity over 4,500 pounds. All that weight pivots off the very front idler you see right there. A single flange roller ends up being a pizza cutter. All the pressure is put right in the middle of that idler on the front side. We carry that weight over a 12-inch wide span. Double flange roller on the front, single flange on the rear, much more longevity. That's what makes this undercarriage so much more robust and longevity. I talked about it on the front side, return on investment. These are key areas. Take a look at the clean out, how open things are. Large open design, somewhat self-cleaning coming off the front side, but when it does, the dirt material freezes in there, you can get it there, a shovel, there's a place for it to go versus coming up against a dead wall on a lot of other brand X machines out there. No exposed hydraulic hoses, everything is all contained behind steel. A really robust design, a lot of huge bragging rights on the undercarriage of the Kubota SPL. Okay, picking up after we talked about the undercarriage, the robust design we have there, one of the huge bragging rights we have as well too is this vertical lift design on this machine. What do we do different than the competitive machines that are out there? Just take a look at the robust timing links that we have right in there. I referenced 40 times, if I say it again, all about the thickness of the steel. Look how much integrity we put into that machine. Diameter of pins, the bosses that go on there, those are all additional key load-bearing areas that we want to make sure we support, and in turn, here again, that return on investment, making those areas larger, much stronger, more robust machine. This machine has major tractive effort on the machine. We have to make sure that that boom holds up. Take a look at us versus the competitive machines. Everybody's going to have a cross-member design somewhere on that machine, but most of them rely solely on a piece of pipe. Take a look at the Kubota SVL. We also run a gusset 12 by 12 down through that. That boom takes a major lot of abuse over the next 5,000 plus hours of operation of that machine. We're going to make sure that boom holds up. The more integrity we put into that boom, the longer it's going to last. Take again, look at the thickness of the steel. Look at those bodies that are there. that cross member going across. And the big thing too is visibility. Coming out of the rear of the machine, we can actually see the downward slope of the machine. We have good visibility coming out of the back of the machine versus some other competitors out there. You're not going to have that tied out in there as well. On the extra, I mentioned before about serviceability. The easier to make it, the more apt there are your operators, your maintenance guys are going to maintain that machine. Take a look at what we do here. Rear engine cover pops open, rear door goes up. We don't run stack coolers. Side-by-side cooler, good even airflow going through that machine. I can take 3 bolts out of that cooler right there. This whole cooler pulls back, tilts down, then I have full access to everything inside there. Battery access is all right here, all real easy to get at when it comes to that. So serviceability, maintenance-wise, easy to make it again, the more apt they are to do it. Now don't forget, take a look at the bottom of that screen out there. You've got a bunch of branch locations. We're talking about a virtual demo here today. Get on the phone, hook up with that sales rep that you have out there and get the machine out, do a demo in your trench versus here in this virtual. 0% 60 months financing is available through the end of June. We also have 90-day payment deferrals we have out there to offer you as well, Tal, helping us to get through these tough times. Thank you again. We'll talk to you soon. Hope to see you soon.